Hey, folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Shooting Up North, Instagram at Alliance PW Network, and feel free to join our Facebook group, the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. And if you're not watching for the first time, but you're enjoying the content and you don't subscribe to the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network YouTube channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. So we have some news here. Joshi Pro Wrestling star Unagi Sayaka has indicated that she has interest in wrestling for Impact Wrestling. First and foremost, I want to thank Brace for Impact and Andrew C for bringing this to my attention. Andrew C sent me a message on this yesterday. Brace for Impact, terrific podcast. If you're an Impact Wrestling fan, definitely check out Brace for Impact. They do a great job. But Brace for Impact did a podcast on this earlier. So thank you, Brace for Impact, Andrew C, for bringing this to my attention. But Unagi Sayaka, I guess you could say formerly with Stardom. I don't think she's with Stardom full time anymore. I know she's freelancing, but we'll say former Stardom. Star Unagi Sayaka, who was part of the Cosmic Angels faction, a very popular faction, and it has indicated that she would like to wrestle for Impact Wrestling and AEW. So I think that's great news. I would be all for Sayaka coming to Impact Wrestling. I know Gail Kim had indicated that she would like to do something with Stardom. She would like to do something internationally using international stars. I think Unagi Sayaka would be. I'm not saying Impact Wrestling is going to sign her, but for a few appearances, I know Impact Wrestling there, where we're seeing a lot of New Japan Pro Wrestling stars coming in. Maybe it's time we see some female Japanese stars coming in as well. And Onagi Sayaka would be a great individual to get that trend going in getting more female Japanese stars into Impact Wrestling. And I think it's terrific to hear Sayaka indicating that she would like to she wants to wrestle in an Impact Wrestling ring. She also did indicate AEW. Got to be fair, but we're not concerned with AEW right now. We're just concerned with Impact Wrestling. So I think I'd be all for it. I'd love to see her come in. I think her against Masha Slamovich would be an absolutely fantastic match. Siaka is actually making her U.S. debut at Queen of the Indies on what's the date on that? May 13th, West Coast Pro in San Francisco. So Queen of the Indies, she's making her U.S. debut. I checked to see if Impact Wrestling has any events in May, but nothing's been announced for May. But I'm sure they're going to have either a TV taping or they're going to have an Impact Plus event that they'll probably announce for May because they're not going to go. The Impact Wrestling's not going to go a month without having some sort of TV taping or event. So I'm sure something's going to be announced for May, and they should bring in Unagi Sayaka. Why not? Bring her in for a TV taping, bring her in for a couple of appearances. Like I said, I think it would be a terrific match. Her against Masha Slamovich. If Mickey James is still the champion, maybe have Sayaka confront Mickey James. Lots of possibilities there, and I'd be all for it. I would welcome it with open arms. I think we should see some female Japanese stars coming into Impact Wrestling. Like I said, Gail Kim has indicated that she wants some. She wanted to do an international event. So if she's gonna get any fan interest in possibly doing an international event, I think it would be very beneficial to bring in Sayaka because that would get a lot of eyes on the product. As Brace for Impact indicated on their podcast, it's probably not necessarily going to raise viewership, the viewership numbers, which understandable. But they also made a great point that it would increase their YouTube views because Japanese wrestling fans are really devoted to their stars, to the stars of Japanese pro wrestling, and I know Sayaka is very, very, very popular in Japan, and if they could get her for a few appearances, if anything, those YouTube numbers are going to shoot up. Um, great point there made by Brace for Impact, which I agree with. Um, not necessarily going to raise the increase the access TV ratings, but the YouTube viewership should definitely go up if they bring in Unagi Sayaka. And I don't see why they wouldn't want to bring her in. AEW, I'm not sure if we would see her in AEW. I think Impact Wrestling would be a better fit for Sayaka because AEW will bring her in. Maybe they'll put her on Dark, and she'll wrestle Jade Cargill, and she'll lose like 3 minutes, and then that would be it. But she comes to Impact Wrestling. I think they would treat her like a star, and I think it would be a great fit. I think it'd be a great fit for Impact Wrestling, and it would generate more fan interest and possibly doing something international with the Knockouts division, sending them to Japan, maybe the Knockouts versus Stardom, do a pay-per-view on that or something. But it just could be the beginning. So I would say bring in Unagi Sayaka. Impact Wrestling. Hopefully Gail Kim saw that video and she discussed it with Scott D'Amore already. But I mean, she's gonna be in the U.S. in May, so why not give it a shot? Why not give it a shot? I'd be for it. I'd be all for it. I think it would be she'd be a great addition for a couple of TV tapings. And we'll see if that happens. We'll see if that happens. All right. So I'll leave it at that for now. Anything else breaks, I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. And stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye bye.